You have lots of stuffs. Like what? Are you on the game right now? Yeah, I was gonna get the sniper, but I don't have enough keys for that. Are you on Crazy Cat Gaming? Who's this? 27. What? Don't like this place. And he's one of them bad little boys. Oh my god. He's gonna quit. Oh my god. Nah, these aren't. He's a noob. Oh, look at him. He didn't see me. He saw me. Oh no. Oh no. What's this? Ah, I didn't hit it. That's crazy. gonna buy the sniper tomorrow. $51. Tough. How did he get hit so far? He asked. One of them kids. Them bazooka kids. Good. One shot. He asked. He quits. He quits. And 7 islands to do. Wanna play someone good. I feel like this guy's gonna make me quit. Oh, he's a knifer. Oh, holy knife. Oh, like. Man said, holy knife. Man said, holy knife until he was him. He's me. I said, please win me. What's that? That please let me win or please win me. Get the last shot. And you wanna use something. He said one kid. Oh, I'm not gonna use the knife again. I'm just, bro, like, what's he using? One shot on me and I'm dead. If he kills me again, I'm not gonna do this again. Oh, I'm not using the knife again. I'm not using the knife again. I'm basically using my dagger. I'm dead. okay. Come on, go to sleep. All of a sudden you have a knife that one taps, like. All of a sudden you have a knife that one taps. Never. I was gonna run, bro. 200 and nah, I'm not doing this. It's gonna take my streak away. He disconnected. Oh, I love. Appreciate you. Look. I'm good. Baby, can you hear me? That does my mic work? Oh my god, like one of them kids. One of them. I humiliated this guy so bad. He's level 79, like, bro. Oh no, he wants the dagger. Oh my god, he's winning. Oh, oh, I'm dead. I didn't want him to win one, bro. I didn't want him to win at all. Just trying to use my own shit, guys. Bro. I'm dead. I'm dead. Bro, he's really good with the throwing knife. Need to play sneaking. Jamás. Hey, what's he trying to type? He asked, it's not even supposed to be speaking. Don't know what he's trying to type though. Yeah, that's why I told him move away. Time is almost over. Hold on, I'm trying to do something on my phone real quick. I'm good. What was he trying to type? I'm trying to see what he wants to say. You're not trying to say anything. Why go playground when we could settle it over here? Oh my days, bro. I've never played here before. What? Guys, did you see that lag or is it just... As you not dead. As he not dead. How? Well, I'm not playing this game. Now this place is creepy though. Like, why would someone choose here though? Keep coming. Keep coming. There you go. Keep coming. Now watch. Oh, what type of lag is this? What server? Come. Oh, bro, turn the summer in this way. How do I tell you? Bro turned or summer in this bitch. So you don't want me unleashing though, that's all I'm gonna say. You don't want me unleashing, that's all I'm gonna say to you. You brought the bazooka thinking it's gonna scare me. Wait, wait a minute. Hold that for me, good boy. Oh my god. Brought the bazooka, but it was too late. Guys, for your information, like I didn't switch that thing on my own. Like I'm trying to go to my dagger and it's not switching. Look. Alright, now my dagger switch. I won't play like that on a normal day. Now he wants to play sneaky. Look at him. Sneaky ass. Oh my god. Oh, 2 times. Two times. I'm finna play sneaky as well. Oh. Ah, this one's gone. The moment he switched to the knife, like that was it. That was it for this one. So I still have my streak. Oh, I just started a new streak. Oh, somebody got 65 streak in this, like who this? 150, let's play him. Don't care if he takes my streak. Nah, he's one of them sniper boys. Nah, we go. Oh, I don't like people that jump like this, bro. I don't like people who jump like this. I said it before, like.
Calculus is hard because it is different. It introduces completely new concepts, such as the limit, the derivative, and the integral. These are novel concepts that appear completely unintuitive and hard to grasp. When students don't understand the concepts, their applications are next to impossible. So, to understand calculus, we first must reinforce the concepts that are fundamental to its foundation. I believe the key to understanding calculus lies in teaching these concepts. The algebra and complicated math that trip students up can be learned in time, but a student who never grasps the fundamental ideas of calculus can never succeed. So, let's take a step back from everything we know about math and try to learn calculus in a whole new way. So, infinity is really cool because it allows us to talk about things that are either really big or really small. Infinity has this reputation of being known as the biggest number. Have you guys heard of that before?
Yes.
Yes.
It's not.
It's not. Yes, you're correct. If I asked you guys to count the numbers between 1 and 2, 1.1 is slightly bigger than 1, right? And it definitely is between 1 and 2. We all agree?
Yes.
So right now, we have one number between 1 and 2. 1.11 is also between 1 and 2, right? It's a little bit bigger than 1.1, right?
Yeah.
So now we have two numbers that are definitely between 1 and 2. 1.111. This is also between 1 and 2. So if we keep adding ones, that's what this ... means over there. That means we can just keep adding 1 on to the end of this number forever. And every single time we add 1 on, the number gets a little bit bigger, right? So it's a unique number. It's a different number that's between 1 and 2 every single time we do this. And if we keep counting these numbers, as in how many numbers are between 1 and 2, we'll never end. That is infinity. Infinity is a concept. And this is crucial to understanding not just infinity, but also for calculus. So Now with that, let's talk about 1 over infinity. If I have 1 over 2, we have this one pizza, we cut it in half, and this red right here is the amount of my one slice. We all agree? Yes. So now let's go to 1 over 3. We have this one pizza and we divide it into 3 equal slices. This red slice is the amount of one slice. And now if we divide it into 4, what do we notice? It gets even smaller, right? So when we have 1 over 5, it's a little bit smaller. Okay? 1 over 6, 1 over 15. Let's look at 1 over 80. Whoa. What would happen if we go to 1 over infinity? The question is it equal to 0? So remember that infinity is not a number. So 1 over infinity doesn't represent anything. Remember, we had to have a number on the bottom of this thing, right? We have to divide it into a certain number of slices. And if we divide it by infinity, to me, that means nothing. But what does that mean about our pizza slice? Well, we said it's not equal to 0. But what we can say is that 1 over infinity goes to 0. When we increase that number on the bottom, our slice gets smaller and smaller and smaller. And if we keep doing that forever, and we keep adding 1 to that bottom number, our slice is getting closer and closer and closer to being nothing, but it's never equal to nothing. What this is called, and this is important, this is infinitely small. One over infinity is an infinitely small number, just like infinity is an infinitely large number. Let's move on to something that I know you're familiar with, area. I want to talk to you guys about an interesting way to take area. So let's say we're trying to calculate the area of a triangle. A way that we might be able to do it is by taking something whose area that we do know and filling our triangle with it. So let's say we have our quarters stacked up like this. We want to say, what is the area of a triangle that has this shape? Well, let's count the quarters and say, how many quarters fit into this triangle? So one way we can do this, we can count it just by going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We can do that. But the way I want to talk about doing it is to count all the columns. If we count all the quarters, we add 1 plus 2 plus 3, we get 21 quarters are shown right here. And we can say that our quarters roughly fill this shape, okay? And that there's about 21 quarters in this triangle. But if we fill this triangle, the first thing I wanted to show you guys is that there's a little space in here, right? Yes. Where the quarters don't quite touch. And if we fill the triangle in, we see that there's like overhang on the quarters. So how can we make this a more accurate measurement? Well, let's use nickels now. Now we have a lot more columns, right? And what we can do is we can add up these columns again and say, okay, well, there's 36 nickels here. And now if I asked you, how big is this triangle, what would you say?
About 36 nickels.
And again, we did this by counting up all the columns. And now if we look at the inside of the triangle, the space in between the quarters are a little bit less. There's not as big of a gap between the quarters, or between the coins, making it slightly more accurate. And if we draw it, we see that there's a little less overhang, right?
Yes.
So let's go even smaller. Let's use a dime. And if we count up all of the columns the same way that we did before, then there's a lot more columns, so it's a little bit harder. We get 136 dimes. If we put this triangle over, we notice 2 things. 1, the space is really small now compared to the quarters. It's still definitely there, but it's definitely smaller space. And if we fill this triangle up, it almost looks perfect.
Yes.
We know that there's a little bit of space inside that we have to deal with, but as far as the overhang is concerned, it's pretty much gone. Okay? It's still there, right? But there's a lot less. So now let's compare the 3 triangles we just talked about. The dimes is definitely the most accurate out of these 3. We all agree?
Yes.
So, we look at the columns that we used. The width of these columns is only as small as the width of this quarter, or the coin. And so, if we say this nickel has half the width of this quarter, and that this dime has a quarter, 1/4 of the width of this coin, we're taking our column and we're making it smaller and smaller and smaller. If we keep going on forever and ever and ever, and making our coin smaller and smaller and smaller, making the width of this column smaller and smaller by using smaller coins, the accuracy is going to keep getting better and better. And if we make it infinity, our accuracy should be 100% eventually. So what would that look like? Well, let's take a look. This is a decent picture of what that might look like. Now obviously, 1 over infinity is so small that we can't really represent it, right? We can't make an infinitely small column on a computer or even draw it, because we can always make it smaller, right? We can always add on to that infinity. But it might look something like this. And if we zoom in to this corner over here, we have these columns that go up, right? And imagine that these are the width of our infinitely small coins. If we add up all these columns, we would get the area of our triangle, and it would be 100% accurate. This is one of the big concepts that I want to drive home, is that 1 over infinity can be used to calculate area, to find the area. And this is huge, because this is one of the principles of calculus. This is the second most, arguably first most important idea of calculus, is that if we use infinitely small columns, we can find the area of anything. Okay? I want to talk about another concept that's really important to calculus, and that has to do with slope. Let's start by defining what slope is. So when I think about slope, what I think of is the incline of a ramp that you're riding from left to right. So for example, if we have this guy over here, he's on a skateboard, he's going up this incline, he's going left to right, we say that this is a positive slope because he's going up. Now this guy, same skateboarder, maybe he got to the top of a hill and he goes, oh, I gotta go down now. Now he's going down this from left to right. So our slope is negative, it's downhill. We understand the difference between those two?
Yeah.
Okay, so with this, let's move on to talking about apples. Let's say
you have lots of stuffs. Like what? Are you on the game right now? Yeah, I was gonna get the sniper. but I don't have enough keys for that. Are you on Crazy Cat Gaming? Good. He's gonna quit. Oh my god. Nah, these aren't. He's a new. Oh, look at him. He didn't see me. He saw me. Oh no. Oh no. What's this? Ah, I didn't hit it. That's crazy. I'll buy the sniper tomorrow.